Tonight, a safety issue in New York. The number of volunteer firefighters continues to dwindle. 20 years ago, there were about 120,000 volunteers. According to the Firefighters Association of the State of New York, there are now fewer than 100,000. CBS 6's Heather Kovar found out what it's like to train to volunteer. She joins us live tonight from the Bout Community Fire Department in Colony. And Heather, they're urging anyone with any interest to contact their local volunteer fire station.
Yes, they say to find out when meetings or trainings are, and just stop by for an hour to find out if it's for you. You can also maybe grab a coat and some gear and do some drills like I did today. Getting dressed to drill. First Assistant Chief of the Bout Community Fire Department, Jake Orshan, helps fit me in gear.
This is your air pack, which is breathing air.
He also talks about the statewide issue of the lack of volunteers.
Numbers continue to dwindle over the years. We're seeing an alarming number of fire departments actually shuttering their doors because they can't staff the apparatus anymore.
Now, in 75 to 80 pounds of gear, we get on our hands and knees and go on a primary search looking for victims.
Walls on the right.
Walls on the right. I hold on to my partner's pants and repeat his commands.
You can't see and you don't want to become separated from your partner.
If a victim is found, we must drag them to safety.
Grab them by the wrist and the forearm. We ask you to come and try it. It is extremely rewarding.
Now we're ready to put out a fire as we stretch a hose line. They always work in a pair for safety and guidance.
We see the new folks that come in, and the first time they get to go on a call where they actually make a difference and they actually help somebody, you can see a change in them. You see them really light up, and they really understand the meaning of it at that point.
And, you know, this past weekend, more than 600 volunteer firehouses had an open house. I'm told right here they gave out 2 applications, and in the nearby Half Moon place gave out 8 applications and got 4 back. So they're looking at getting more volunteers.
Those are good numbers, Heather. Obviously, firefighting is not for everyone. Are there opportunities to volunteer that don't actually involve running into a burning building?
Yes, absolutely. They told me that there are administrative jobs, plus also what they call exterior firefighting. That's where you help, like, put ladders up on the buildings, or to stretch hoses. They say they also need people to help drive the fire trucks. Greg?
Makes sense. Heather Kovar live in Colony. Hopefully you've inspired a few folks tonight. Thanks, Heather.